of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx Forum. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans. He said, "I've been here the longest with the possible exception of the security guard. There was a ball boy who was here before me, but now he's one of our coaches." Kevin, he's still all in and trying to help the Big Easy get back to the playoffs.
Terrific. David, thanks. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He's so strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
DiVincenzo against Brooks. Passes to Valanciunas. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Morant outside. The pass to Winslow. Shot clock reset for Memphis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
And the first one at the line is good.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Both free throws good from Morant. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Kicks to Brooks. From downtown, the shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Jrue Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Free throw, good, Holiday.
And you know, Jrue Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. DiVincenzo against Winslow. Morant surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Over Holiday. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Steve, after a tiny lull in adding superstar talent to the league, we're seeing guys like Luka Doncic and Jason Tatum, Zion Williamson, and John Morant make their presence felt.
Kevin, all potential future MVPs. And fans already can't get enough of these guys.
Shots.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. He's perfect from the line this time. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 8-point game. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Brook Lopez.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Bucks. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
And I think for the Bucks, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
First trip to the line for him here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
The first one falls.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both. Milwaukee leading by 8. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Middleton. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brooks outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's Morant missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Fast break, Milwaukee. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Middleton.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Jackson, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. No good, shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Count it.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Yo, hey, Chris.
Middleton against Winslow. Middleton can't get it to go.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Winslow against DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Brooks drains it from beyond the arc.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Here's Tucker. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Utah Jazz. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant finds Brooks. To the middle. Shot from 6, and it's off the back rim, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Middleton can't get it to go. Memphis is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jackson passes to Winslow. Now here's Morant for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Valanciunas has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Tucker, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Giannis. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Giannis has got 16 points.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Tucker, and he makes good on the layup.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Anderson. Trying to get open is Jang. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HGA hint the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Two.
That free throw missing.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with the shot, watch out.
Second free throw, no good. Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to Denver.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Racking up the points down low, well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top-scoring big men in the NBA. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
That free throw good from Allen. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Allen drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Grant surveying the D. Pass to Forbes. Now Portis, defended by Jones. And it's Clark in the corner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Tucker. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And there's the pass to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Rebounded by Tucker. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Jazz in Utah. Portis can't get it to go. Jang inside, guarded by Tucker.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Jang. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
He's a bull inside. Let me tell you, when he starts to get that look in his eye, just get out of his way.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bucks leading by 8. Now Tucker. Grant, right side. The shot from the low post is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Outside, Jones. Grant against Clark. He kicks it to Allen. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Grizzlies have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw, good. Allen. He hits both from the stripe. And the Bucks with possession here. They're leading by 8. Grant the pass to Portis. It's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Portis. Tucker finds Portis. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Allen. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. Pass to Jang. Jones against Grant. Back to Jang. The rebound by the Bucks. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Unloads. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Jang, the pass to Melton. Jones, that's for 2. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Down low, here's Grant. Offensive rebound from past the arc. And that one's good from Connaughton. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Pass to Jang. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Jang.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Portis finds Tucker. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. No good from Grant. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Back to Jang. To the paint. Here's Jones. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Portis. Passes it to Grant. Outside Portis. Picked his pocket. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job. You got to get it done. But I'm just, I'm happy from all that experience that we learned. And we came back and we have a goal in our head. We're motivated.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Brook Lopez. Bobby Portis out there with Grant. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Portis. Now the pass to Grant. Four on the shot clock. There's the 3. But they recover it. Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Bobby Portis doesn't mind a physical game. He takes it, and he dishes it out.
The Bucks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Free throw good, Portis. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table. and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here's Brooks. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And he knocks down the first one. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Valanciunas hits them both. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Middleton outside, inside, and Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. There's the dish to Brooks. The putback, it's good on the putback.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Now here is Holiday. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity. And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Middleton. He's averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Here's Brooks. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. That shot misses. Good D by Holiday.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He dishes it to Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant outside. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Second, Chris Middleton.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
When the three-point shot is working for one of these fellas, that's when the defense has to be worried, because any of them can get hot from behind the line.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Morant with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Grayson Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Jackson. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Outside, Antetokounmpo over Jackson. No good off the front iron. Brooks outside. Holiday against Morant. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And here's Morant following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's got 8. Allen for the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
A moment now to see the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second in scoring, 4th in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. First free throw is good. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, and their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Middleton against Brooks.
Hey, yo, right here, baby. What's the rule?
Stolen by Middleton. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And really, from second round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational, yet even now it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Middleton hits them both. And here's Morant. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's the break. Tucker the pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Passes it to Middleton. Releases. And again, the Bucks miss. Middleton's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. From deep, Brooks. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. Antetokounmpo, no good. Antetokounmpo against Morant. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Bucks. Tucker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Grant's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Melton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to Clark. He kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. Teardrop shot. And he sinks the layup. Jones has got his first points of the night.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here are the Grizzlies. Anderson passes to Melton. Tipped away. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Here's Melton. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. They get it again. Grant. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Grant. That's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Clark outside. Here's Jang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, good from Jang. And some changes here for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Jang drops them both.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Grant outside. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Anderson passes to Melton. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and it's Connaughton with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Jang. Defense right on him. Here's Clark. And the rejection by Giannis. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
So big.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 4 blocks. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Unsurprisingly, Superman is stealing it. You see what Giannis is doing. You see the MVP. We always talk about the length and skill, but the desire, that's what makes him special.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
The shots were not dropping for them, and now they're in a big hole. They got to be talking about a way to get good shots. Their shot selection, not at all what it needed to be.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Tries again, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one is no good.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Holiday. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Two.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Morant. Pass to Winslow. Brooks outside. The three. Drops in the tray. Brooks has got 6.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. The feed to Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That free throw, no good.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Brooks outside. Another shot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. For 3, Middleton. Here's Holiday. Nice D from Brooks.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Well, you look at Brooks, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
You'll never find any of those guys sitting back and letting their guard down for a single moment. That's for sure. They're out there looking for every opportunity to make an impact defensively.
And the second free throw, good. So it's the Bucks now. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. Middleton outside. Kicks to Lopez. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. There's Winslow. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Middleton. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. The three-pointer is right on target.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Valanciunas with the ball, now guarded by Middleton. No good from Valanciunas.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Morant against Holiday. And it's Morant missing. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Grant in for Dante DiVincenzo. And he's good on the second. Now here is Holiday. He's got 9.
Yo, get on Holiday.
To the paint. Here's Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Portis has got 7 points in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Allen passes to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. The Bucks also with the sub. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And so he hits both. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. At the top of the key, Clark. Passes it to Allen. All sorts of time. Second chance shot. And that one's good by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Grant. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And Milwaukee also making a switch. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Both good from the line that time. Here's Jones. And the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Lobbed up there for Clark. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Allen for three. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Knocked loose. Stolen by Grant. Tucker the pass to Grant. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Grayson Allen.
One shot. One shot.
Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Anderson up top. Five on the clock. Pass to Melton. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. And the shot goes in. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here's Melton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anderson, the bounce pass. Clark up top. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That is his first foul of the game. Clark for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis, the pass to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Portis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Portis has got 7 points for the quarter.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
A nice shot by Anderson.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Here's Portis. And it goes down 2 points. Portis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. Now, here's Grant. He's got 11. Hits the three-point bomb.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Jones, the pass to Jang. Clark kicks to Jones. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Milwaukee has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Now Tucker to the middle, passes it to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The pass to Melton. Now here's Anderson. Memphis moving it around. And Zhang kicks to Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Grant. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
2 shots.
That's good from Tucker. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jones, no luck. The Bucks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Grant dishes to Forbes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
2.
That's good from Forbes. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. Both free throws good from Forbes. Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Lobbed up there for Clark. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. The Bucks also changing it up. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Jaren Grant. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, but they get it back. The second chance effort. Tucker can't get it to go. Brooks with it. The tray. The shot, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. We've got Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is out there with Wilson. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Here's Melton. Pass to Hazanya. Shoots the 3. Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Giannis. Back to Connaughton. From beyond the arc. The shot by Wilson, no good. And for Memphis, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. Jackson passes to Clark. The second effort, and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of 5-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
2.
And he makes the first. Grayson Allen's checked in for Clark. And he makes both free throws. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Allen kicks to Hazanya. Here's Melton. They get it back. The Bucks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Connaughton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Allen's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Will it go? Melton, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Melton. After Drew Holiday's score, Melton passes to Gutterich. Hazonia with the ball. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Two.
He misses the free throw, and the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Good on the second free throw. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Melton. Passes to Valanciunas. Here's Allen. 6 to shoot to end the cold streak. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
One shot.
We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Now here's Allen for 3. Melton, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. Allen outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Drills it from outside.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And so it's Memphis with it. Following the three by Milwaukee to end the run, Wilson grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Holiday gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Takes a three. He's off on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Connaughton. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Allen with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton passes to Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holiday's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Back to Hezonja. And finished off by Hezonja.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wilson. Antetokounmpo inside. Valanciunas is there. And so Allen will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD and OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. And he knocks down the first one. Jang, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Jaren Grant comes in for Drew Holiday. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Milwaukee has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Grant, right side. Here's Portis. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds to Jang. And the first one at the line is good. And Jang drops them both. Milwaukee in total control. And here is Grant. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Grizzlies shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Out to the right wing. The three ball. Melton, no good.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Antetokounmpo's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Now here's Jang. Six on the shot clock. The pass to Melton. Shoots over Portis. And that one hits back iron.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now, here's Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The free throw drops for Grant.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And Grant drops them both. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jang. Dishes to Allen. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Grant. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies shooting only 21% from the field so far. Here's Melton. That one no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Connaughton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And now, here's Hazonia. Pass to Melton. Lets a floater go. Some solid defense from Grant.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And that one falls for Clark.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Here's Connaughton. Grant, right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.